chocolate chip. That's because now Duncan Hines chocolate chip cookies have more chocolate. They're new.
Crispy, chewy, chocolatey, chewy. Now new Duncan Hines are chocolatey, chewy.
Duncan Hines are better than ever with 40% more chocolate in every bag. It's tipping the scales for cookies with a more chocolatey homemade taste.
The chocolatey kind that tastes like Mom's does.
Duncan Hines with 40% more chocolate.
We curl your hair, we paint the town. We stir things up and solve them down. We're Black and Decker, we are ingenuity. We're sure a lot more than we used to be. We're Black and Decker, ideas at work. We're Black and Decker, ideas at work.
My challenge is to personalize a treatment for each woman's skin. But you can get personalized skincare at home with personalized Camay. Camay for dry skin has a natural moisturizer. Camay for oily skin has cosmetic clay. It helps reduce oily shine. Camay for normal skin gives gentle cleansing normal skin needs. So whether your skin is dry, oily, or normal, Camay is personalized care for beautiful skin.
Yoo-hoo, doggy.
Yeah, that's right. We're those crazy Swedish chefs here to put a smorgasbord in your bowl.
The new Smorgas-Burger. First we chop the cheese and chicken. Next we grind the beef and liver.
Then we mix it all together.
Now you got the Smorgas-Burger. Smorgas-Burger. Ja, das ist the Smorgas-Burger.
Chicken, cheese, beef, and liver.
Ja, das ist the Smorgas-Burger.
New Smorgas-Burger from Ken-L-Ration. It's like a smorgasbord in a bowl.
Smorgasburger!
Pressure, getting hot. Difference is, you're not.
Introducing new Band Solid. The difference is the dryness. Now, a new solid with a wide oval shape. A solid dry enough to be banned.
Eyes on you. Pressure's higher. Difference is, you stay drier.
New Band Solid. The difference is the dryness. Keeps you drier than the leading solid antiperspirant.
Under pressure, under stress. Difference is, you feel fresh.
New Band Super Dry Solid. The difference is the dryness.
Here in Hidden Valley, these folks are in for a little surprise at the potluck supper. There's Virginia Crawford pouring Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing on her homegrown broccoli, and Phil Crosby spreading it on top of his famous burgers.
I thought you just put salad dressings on salads.
Not anymore.
Baked potatoes. Yep, in Hidden Valley, we consider it a blessing that our dressing's good for more than just dressing. And the reason's clear. The goodness of Hidden Valley Ranch is here.
Sensitive eyes need sensitive eyes. I wear soft contact lenses. My eyes are extra sensitive, so I use Bausch Lomb's Sensitive Eyes. The first preserved saline solution proved 99% irritation-free. After 6 months, no burning, no redness for 99 out of every 100 patients tested. Just clear, long-lasting comfort.
Sensitive Eye Saline Solution, 99% irritation-free from Bausch Lomb, the first choice of eye care professionals.
This year, you can avoid bad movies, bad music, bad politics, bad literature, bad ideas, bad art, and bad food by just picking up your phone. Discover a better way to look at Seattle. Subscribe to the Weekly. Call 467-5775.
Hey, you're looking great. Listen, our insured says the wreck wasn't his fault, but I brought you this check anyway. All you have to do is sign this release.
Insurance companies represent their policyholders, not the accident victims. The law offices of Leonard W. Moen really care about their clients. They will work for a fair settlement. If you are involved in an accident, protect your rights. Call the law offices of Leonard W. Moen, 1-800-433-4433.
Wait a minute. I'm going to call Leonard Moen.
At Supercuts, we've listened to millions of experts.
Best haircut is layered. Long with bangs.
Parted in the middle. Parted on the left.
Shoulder length.
kind of medium.
These people are experts because they're talking about their own hair. What makes Supercuts different is that we listen. Our hair cutters have the skill to do any kind of haircut, so they can turn what you say into the haircut you want.
The best haircut is definitely short.
At Supercuts, you're the expert.
Hey, all you kids on the beach, getting hot, 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 hot. Hit, hit, hit. And more plastic radio. Wham! Madonna, and next hour, the same song over and over. Listen as I scream over your favorite disco aerobic song all in a row. Plastic radio coming your way.
Crushing all the fans. For 15 years, KISW is still Seattle's best rock.
It begins with a simple touch. A touch of oil of Olay. Feel how sheer and light it is as it penetrates quickly, replenishing youthful fluids, giving your skin a delightful vibrance, a younger look, an oil of Olay look. Just a touch, but it's the one that performs wonders for 50 million women throughout the world. Oil of Olay. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
In sports tonight, the Mariners beat the Royals, an occurrence that is becoming something of a habit and a happy one. The M's have beaten KC 7 out of the last 8 games. We'll take a look at how it happened tonight in a moment. First, let's talk about what's happening tonight in the way of weather with Paul Hagar.
What's happening is that we're altering the weather pattern just a little bit. It's been raining somewhere in Washington every day for the last 17 days, but we're about to break that trend. But we're going to pay the price of cooler temperatures to get to that drier weather. Readings already in the 40s and low 50s around Puget Sound. Up in the mountains, 39 degrees at Stampede Pass. Now, how can I say that we're drying out? Well, one glance at the satellite picture will give you a pretty good idea that that's the case. Look at the clearest skies along the Canadian coast down across Vancouver Island. That will be swinging in behind this low-pressure center, pushing all the clouds out and leaving us with a fair amount of sunshine, at least in afternoon hours, and a slow warming trend, though at least 1 or 2 cold nights coming up before we get to milder weather in time for the weekend. Our radar scan shows the wet weather is now moving east of us. It's up into Montana, of course, over the Rocky Mountains. It's snow. There's a winter storm warning up in northwest Montana for 4 to 8 inches of snow. Scattered showers also extend over the southwest. There are big storms in the eastern part of the U.S. Thunderstorms over some parts of Florida have resulted in as much as 3.8 inches of rainfall near Jacksonville and some localized street flooding. Well, we don't have to worry about those sorts of problems here. In fact, our weather really is going to shape up rather nicely over the next couple of days. For boaters, no warnings in effect on any of our waterways, with one exception out the coast, small craft advisories for heavy swell, but the winds everywhere are dying down. In fact, within the inland waters in the strait, they'll be mostly variable at 5 to 15 knots for tomorrow. If you are getting an early start, however, you're going to have to deal with some fog here and there, some low clouds too, and make sure you've got some warm outerwear because it will be chilly, as low as 39 degrees perhaps in Olympia. For the rest of the day, though, the morning clouds and fog will burn off. We'll get sunshine working, and most of us will see highs in the 60s with winds primarily from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And looking on ahead to Thursday, a degree or 2 warmer in the afternoon, but still a chilly start in the morning hours.
All right, but the Western Washington Fair and the fairgoers sure like you for that.
They'll love it.
All righty. Well, the Mariners played an outstanding ball game tonight against the Royals, handing Kansas City its 2nd loss in a row. The M's backed a fine pitching performance by Matt Young with 4 double plays and some pretty good-looking offense, too, and this man supplied a whole bunch of it. First inning, Phil Bradley comes up with this 2-run homer. You got to wonder if it's fair or foul, and it definitely falls fair, and it's a 2-0 Mariner lead. Jack Perconti had gotten on as the leadoff batter, and then Bradley's up again in the 5th, this time with bases loaded. He has a line drive up the middle. That scores Domingo Ramos and Spike Owen. It's 4-0 Mariners, and Bradley had driven in all 4 runs at that point. Top of the 6th, somebody else finally gets in on the act. This time it's Dave Valley. He bloops this one in. It just drops in front of the left fielder. And that means Cowens and Henderson come across to score. At 6-0 Mariners, they added 1 walked-in gift run to make it 7-0. Matt Young goes the complete game, giving up no walks. And final 7-0 Mariners, Matt Young's 2nd shutout of the season. The M's, of course, 7 of 8 against Kansas City. They'll play 2 more before they close that series out. Let's take a look at the scores around the league tonight. The Angels stay 2 games behind. They can't take advantage of KC's loss. They lose to Chicago. Boston beats Toronto, but the Jays not to worry. New York gets clobbered by Detroit 9-1. Toronto still 5 games up on New York. Elsewhere, Baltimore beat Milwaukee 6-0. Minnesota got by Texas 7-2, and Cleveland clobbered Oakland. Over in the National League, St. Louis with a 10-4 win over Pittsburgh, and they used that win to gain a game on the Mets. The Mets were beaten by Philadelphia 5-1. The Mets now 2 games behind the Cardinals in the National League East. San Diego loses to Los Angeles 7-1. Of course, Los Angeles running away with it in the West. Chicago shut out Montreal. Houston beat Atlanta, and Cincinnati got by San Francisco. Football news, the Seahawks made a punting change again today. For the second time this month, Jeff West has been cut. Now, West, the Seahawks punter for the past 4 seasons, was released just before the Hawks' last preseason game. When his replacement, Jim Colquitt, didn't do well, West was re-signed 4 days later, and he has played the past 2 weeks. But today, the Hawks coaching staff reversed the situation again. They released West, brought back Colquitt, who is a free agent out of Tennessee. That's sports.
Okay, make sure you got a nice warm sweater tomorrow, but you can probably remove it by afternoon.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Oh, look at that chocolatey Duncan Hines Devil's Food Cake. Now if I can just get the kids to wait.
Who can wait?
Chocolate lovers can't help but help themselves to a moist, delicious cake from Duncan Hines.
The rich, fudgy cocoa of 6 milk chocolate bars goes into every Duncan Hines chocolate cake for a moist, delicious taste that melts in every bite.
It's a moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Good thing I always bake more than one.
You're the best!
Duncan Hines.
Have you looked at Allstate homeowners insurance rates lately? Nope. They may be lower than you think. They are low. Compare Allstate rates for old homes, new homes, even dream homes.
Bring your policy into Allstate and compare. See how low our rates really are.
Wow. They're low.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
Now, instead of the chip going in the dip's going in the chip. Pringles sour cream and onion potato chips.
Where's my dip?
It's in the chip.
Pringles sour cream and onion. The rich taste of sour cream and tangy onions in every bite.
Oh, I love this dip. Even better in the chip.
Pringles sour cream and onion. So delicious because the dip is in the chip. Now try all the great delicious tastes from Pringles.
I'm awfully proud of my wife. How pretty, how natural she is. Look at her hair. Shiny and healthy looking. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Ivory shampoo and Ivory conditioner don't have lots of fancy ingredients your hair doesn't need. Ivory cleans gently and conditions gently. Not fancy. It's Ivory.
I love the way her hair looks. Shiny and natural as all outdoors. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Now there's a new addition to Ivory Hair Care. New Ivory Extra Body for Fine Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. Lots of body for beautifully manageable hair. Fabulous body. Extra Body for Fine Hair from Ivory.
It has the power of protein. The power to clean many tough stains. It's the power of Era Plus, the quarter-cup laundry detergent with stain-cleansing proteins. And while nothing gets out every stain, Era Plus has the power to clean many of the toughest. Era Plus, stains come clean with the power of protein.